Thank you very much. Welcome back to Loose Women. Now, we first saw her burst onto the EastEnders set as teenage runaway Ruby Allen all the way back in 2005. Now, Louisa Lytton is getting ready to bid farewell to Albert Square just weeks after the explosive 40th anniversary episode had a fatal end for Ruby's partner, Martin Fowler.
Martin?
Skinner!
Martin, what's happening?
He's in arrest.
What's happening?
Jockey! No response.
No.
OK,
no.
go in again.
Yeah.
Charge
No.
him. Clear!
Oxygen away.
Shocking!
It's no good.
Go and CPR.
Silent CPR.
Martin, come here.
Oh, dear. Please welcome Louisa Lytton.
Woo! It makes me upset even now. Hello.
Did you just get emotional?
Oh, no, I set you off again.
It's the scream. It makes me feel like something's actually happened. But anyway, it hasn't. We're here. We're fine. Hello.
We are.
But it is so emotional. I mean, it was a very, very emotional scene.
Yeah.
And also, you must have all been very nervous because it was a live episode. It's the 40th anniversary.
Yeah, it was a huge deal. Like, they asked me to go back basically for the build-up to the 40th, and it's a huge deal. Like, I never thought I'd ever be involved in a live episode of, you know, of a show that's been running for that many years. So I absolutely loved it. And obviously, I'm used to doing a lot of theatre, so anything live to me, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I really did. Obviously, we were nervous, but I think nerves are good.
Actually, I watched it all last night, and I know it's drama. I mean, of course, I know that. But it was so emotional that I found myself crying, actually, with moistening up. When you're making it, does it affect you in any way?
Yeah, definitely the live episode. Like, for the next day, I had my little girl, and I was walking around like someone had passed away. Like, it was... Yeah, it was, yeah. I think anything live, because you really have to put yourself there, you know, what you do with anything.
Martin Fowler had been in the show for so long,
yeah,
hadn't he? So it was a big thing. And also, I know that your character, Ruby, wasn't hoping that, but we were all, the viewers, going, oh, him and Stacey, they're meant to be together. Is this their moment?
Yeah, I know.
You know, they're declaring their love for each other. He's going to come through and it'll all be fine.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, but
I was told that you brought your daughter to set.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, because last year I did a show and I brought her onto the stage. So she sort of thinks my work is being on stage. So I said, oh, this time round, I kind of wanted to bring her for me.
How old is she now?
She's 3.5. But I just wanted some photos of her, like, on...
Yeah, of course.
In Albert Square. Anyway, so she came, and obviously to her it just looked like a normal, like, street. And there was a park. She saw the park, and she's like, I could see, she's thinking, why have you got a park at your work? What's going on? And then when we got home that night, she said, but, Mummy, I didn't see the stage.
Well, we're going to talk about
Sorry.
stage in a moment, because
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
going to see you on stage.
Yeah.
Before we do that, the BBC have very kindly given us a clip of tonight's EastEnders.
OK.
Yes, we don't often get this privilege. And this is you and Stacey together.
OK.
Oh, I thought he was a tramp.
Wait.
What?
You lied to me, didn't you? Before Martin died, he told you he loved you, didn't he? There's no way you would have stood at that graveside and said all that if he didn't. You just wouldn't.
What's it matter now, anyway?
Well, I just want you to confirm it. Did he, or did he not tell you he loved you? He did.
Girl. Yeah, exactly. Girl.
Yeah, you know.
Could they still be friends?
I'd love that. It's so funny because obviously, like, me being there originally, it was all about Ruby and Stacey, and the 2 times I've been back since, we haven't been friends in the show, so we don't actually get to work with each other that much. But even doing my last, like, few scenes with her, it was just amazing. Like, we just love working together. So, yeah, I'd like them to... But I've left now.
So listen, Ruby bounced back. She's
wonderful
always
actress.
coming back. She'll be coming back, don't worry.
Yeah.
I just want, because we're always running out of time on this show, sadly, I want to talk about your new stage play. This is the adaptation of the book The Girl on the Train, which I loved the book. You're just about to take over as the main character, Rachel.
This is
just
on a
very
tour?
briefly,
Yeah.
if people haven't read Girl on the Train, just very briefly tell us what the story is.
I got. She's a raging alcoholic who's suffered a lot in her life, and she is obsessed with a couple that she watches from her train, and then the female goes missing, and it's sort of like revealing what's happened.
It's a real
thriller, isn't it?
amazing. Yeah, it's a thriller. Yeah, it's great, and I literally start next week. Yeah, I can't quite believe
You're
it.
2 hours, because you're the main character, Rachel, and you're on stage for 2 hours solidly.
Yeah, the entire time. So I went to see the show, like, before I started rehearsals. I didn't quite realise that. And I was like, oh, there's literally not even a moment to go off and, like, look at my lines or go to the toilet. Yeah. So I'm on
How do
stage
you
the whole
learn that
time.
much dialogue, actually, for 2 hours?
This is quite a unique experience. I'm actually rehearsing on my own. So the show is currently on. They are on tour at the moment. So I've not been able to rehearse with the cast.
So you're just stepping in?
So I'm stepping in.
Oh, wow.
Which, you know, obviously people do. You have understudies, but I've pretty much rehearsed the whole show on my own, and then I will be stepping in.
Wow.
That's a bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
But
very much
you're not
so.
stepping into anyone else's feet. You're going to go in there and shine your own great light, aren't you?
Thanks.
Are you
Gonna come and watch?
Of course I'm going to come and watch. But are you feeling nervous? How do you get yourself prepared for this?
Yeah, I am, but I love nerves. Like, I love what I do, so I know that I'll be fine. And once the first show is sort of out of the way, you sort of find your feet and you know what works and what doesn't. So I just need to get going.
Is your first love stage or in front of the camera?
Probably stage. I'd love to do something in the West End.
Well, you're
That's nice.
starting Chester's Story House on the
lovely
15th of
theatre.
April.
Literally,
So we
like,
wish you well with that. I don't know if you saw, we were talking about phobias.
Yes.
Do you have any, because, you know, Charlene hates bananas and there's ladies here that hates buttons, and do you have any phobias?
Not really.
Things you
Probably
hate?
like coming up there and tripping.
Yeah.
That's the most
we do.
nerve-wracking thing
Yeah.
I've done in weeks. I was like, oh, God, don't fall. No, not really. Not really.
Dishwasher water, I heard?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
You tried to hide that one,
Yeah,
didn't you?
because it's really weird. But basically, since I had COVID, I've got a really weird thing with smell, so I can't have anything now go into the dishwasher. Like, if my...
What, the clean smell you don't like when they come out?
It doesn't smell clean to me. It smells like gone-off water.
Oh.
Is
your
Sounds like
dishwasher
you need a
broken?
plumber, love.
No, it's not that. No, it's not that. It's not that. I've had it checked. I just don't use it
just
anymore.
you don't like
it's
this
just, I've got a really weird thing with that. Even getting in the shower after I had COVID, the shower would... Maybe I need a plumber.
I think she needs a plumber. Anyway,
Anyway.
thank you very much.
We've all got weird ones,
for listening,
weird ones.
everybody.